Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're having a good morning. And today I'm going to talk about the internet impact in our daily life. Well, when I was 5 years old, I introduced myself to the internet. I did not use as much as I use right now because my life's connected to it. Right now I have Tado activities and everything. But one day I thought, what are the harms that or consequences and challenges that we can face in our lives? In the start of the year, Beanie gave us a form. It was a simple form, but one question triggered me to do this whole presentation was how many hours do you spend in your cell phone? There were kids that answered 6 hours, which is something that is impressive. We passed 8 hours in school. This is more than half. And before talking what are the actual challenges, I would like to first of all talk what are actually commonly use the internet for. First of all, information. The internet have more than a billion sites, so one or two of them could have the information needed. Second of all, fun, games. This is something that you can get games that are actually that you need to buy, use a lot of money, but in the internet you can get them for free. And finally, connections. You can meet new people. You can say yourself. You can see people new. But I divided in three topics what are the actual challenges that I think. First of all, brain rots. What do you see here? Probably elder people or people that don't know will say, oh, that is going to rule the world. This is a monkey and a banana, I guess so, and a piece of wood with a bat. That was my honest reaction when I saw these things. But these are named the Italian brain rots. And they are one of, if not the biggest trend that is passing through the internet. But what exactly are they? They are AI images created, and they are passing very hard. They are doing like a trend. And this is something that we need to worry because brain rots, just like the name says, rots the brain. And we need brighter minds for a better future for everything. Fun fact about the word brain rot, it was the word of 2024, selected by Oxford. But not in the way of right now of brain rot of these things. We like it to be the scientific way, which is the brain rotting actual process of it decomposing the cells, decomposing the brain. Now, regulation, one of the tricky ones, because there are many laws in the internet, but there are many ways to get over it. One of the biggest example of regulation is Reddit. If you're too young or if you don't know what it is, Reddit's a platform that you can say whatever you want in subreddits. So you can say your honest opinion. For example, this example did not happen. I killed my 4-year-old daughter because she broke a computer. You would probably say it so right now. Oh my god, the person is crazy? Is she out of her mind? But in Reddit will probably be like this. Well, I agree with it. She needs to learn something. She needs to face consequences. And this is one of the biggest things because you're anonymous. Nobody will know who you are. You can say whatever you want. You can post things of 18 plus in anything the internet, and everybody can see it. There's no classified. And a fact is that TikTok, yes, one of the biggest platforms of streaming and everything, was banned from the US for a few minutes, which is surprisingly. Now, one of the biggest that had many talks at school is associated diseases. Well, these are some of, but not all, of the associated diseases, being depression and anxiety, back and neck age, FMO, which is kind of surprisingly because it's fear of missing out. For example, we are missing out on an event, something that's happening. For example, Donald Trump said that he's going to kill Putin. Just an example, I think that will never happen. And this is something that you're fear of missing out. You're missing out an event, a thrilling event. And this is surprisingly because there are billions of sites. At least one or two in the internet could say about this information. Isolation is kind of self-explanatory. Cyberbullying. Everybody can say what they want. A good example of it is the series Adolescência, because it is talking kind of cyberbullying. anything and everything. Self-observation, and that's some of. These are the main challenges that I would like to focus. Now, things that can help actions. First of all, deactivating the disaster colors of your cell phone, because the colors are kind of which make you continue scrolling and continue. Second of all, use less technology, because adults will probably won't do this, just like kids and everything, because sometimes we need to use it. We need to, for example, we need to pass hours because of these school projects, with meetings and everything. The third of all, which is really connected, is screen time. This one is more likely to be made at home with parents and everything, regulated, because screen time is something that you can regulate. And usually adults are kind of the ones that try not to use it because they have willpower. They can do what they need to have jobs. They are kind of need to have information first. Thank you for all of you, and I wish you a great morning today.